Manchester City thought it might not have been their day in the first half. The first Premier League penalty miss from Erling Haaland. But then, on the end of Jack Grealish's cross, he put the champions in front. Normal service was going to be resumed, but Sheffield United and Bogle had other ideas, and City in the end had to leave it late. Rodri was the match winner. And that is 200 Premier League wins for Pep Guardiola in Barcelona, of course, recovering from back surgery. He is the fastest by some considerable difference in the top flight, breaking Jose Mourinho's record of 326 games. It's taken Pep just 269, and also breaking Sir Alex Ferguson's Premier League record of 322. Well, Erling Haaland was certainly eventfully in the headlines in that game. We saw his penalty miss in the first half. There was a bit of venom in the header when it finally went in from Jack Grealish's cross.
Yeah, it certainly was, and it's probably the first time as a back four, back five that they lost Haaland. Just see him, you pick him up in the middle here. Grealish does well because he takes his time and just stands this ball up absolutely fantastically, saying, go and head me. And as you said, it didn't matter if the goalkeeper was there. I think the goalkeeper goes in the back of the net with the ball because... And just his reaction after it as well, like, you know, the frustration of, like, missing a penalty and not had many chances, penalty claims. But he stands this up. It's... Yeah, you're not missing that, are you?
No. And I did like his celebration. It was a sigh of relief, wasn't it? He didn't even celebrate, in fact. He was just... After all those missed chances, with a missed penalty in there as well. And as I say, it wasn't his best of games, but... I mean, he's got so many advantages over his opponents, height being one of them. And when you stand up to the back post, he's just not going to miss.
Now, I mentioned right at the start of the show, it was a big day for Kyle Walker, captain of Manchester City for the first time, back at his hometown club, Sheffield boy, Blades fan as a child. He must have been thinking at this stage, Michael, oh no, what have I done? Yeah,
absolutely. He played in a bit of a different role today. He played quite high on the right, certainly in the first half, and then he tries a back heel in the penalty area there. Look, he's just lying there watching. He doesn't even get up to try to retrieve the situation. And I think it's important to point out as well, him being off the pitch, that's classed as him being on the byline. So even though people might say, what about McBurney? He's in an offside position. Is he interfering with play? Well, Kyle Walker behind the goal there is
plays him onside. Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. But that's a real big mistake. And he'll be the first person to go and congratulate Rodri in the dressing room after the game, thinking, thank you for digging me out of a hole.
And do you know the amazing thing is the fact that he's lying off the pitch, it's almost like he knew what was coming. Like, you know, it was like it was going to end up in the back of the net because he didn't try to get back on the pitch. He just watched it and thought, oh no, what have I done? And his worst nightmare came true.
Yeah. But he did play an important part in the match-winning goal.
And he needed to. After the mistake like that, captain and everything else, he doesn't give up on this. This looks like it's running out, but he chases it down as he normally does. And again, a bit of slack defending on Sheffield United's side, but he does really well, doesn't panic, gets the ball into Foden. Unfortunately, miscontrols it, but fortunately for Rodri, and he just smashes this in the back of the net. Great finish.
Foden gets an assist for that, you know, Les.
Does he really? So all that hard work...
Wind yourself up.
I was going to say, all that hard work from Kyle Walker doesn't get the assist.
I've been on this show many a time. I think people know how much I hate those assists, especially when those go. But what about the finish? That's not an easy technique at all. Ball just bouncing in front of you to keep it down like that with all the power. Knee over the ball. Great technique. What a fantastic... What a player, by the way. He goes unnoticed a lot of the time, but he is just 9 out of 10 virtually every game. OK, so Manchester City are the only team after 3 games to have a 100% record, courtesy of Rodri.
I mean, we work a lot today. I think it's one of these games you have to be patient until the end because they're very narrow, of course. Great credit to them. They defend so good today, difficult, minor spaces. At the end, we find... in the first half, the first chance we have, that penalty, unfortunately we missed. But we keep trying until the end. Of course, when we score the first goal, Erling, he missed 1, 2, 3, but at the end, he's a goal scorer, so he scored for us. And then I think it was a big mistake, the goal. Can not happen again, but I think the mentality of the game, we never drop, we keep going, and at the end I score, so very happy.
With the mentality of the team, when you have so many chances, when you miss a penalty and they equalise so late, did it ever cross your mind that today just might not be your day? Well,
sometimes football is like this. Sometimes you try 90 minutes, you score one goal at the end, one mistake gives you a draw. But this is football, you know. We know the level of this league. You cannot drop. You cannot mistakes in this situation. So, but no regrets for the team. I think we did a great football today. Of course, we know it's a game of not many chances, but at the end we could win.
Tell us about your response to find that winner. What was going through your head? It only took you a few minutes. That anger, how do you channel it in the right way?
Well, to be fair, I just analyze a little bit them because they be so deep. They care a lot of pay attention to the strikers, to the wingers, but not many for the midfielders that coming behind. And I was trying to shoot. You can show me in the game. I shot like 6-7 times, not being successful. But at the end, I found space. I knew the control is not gonna be good because the ball was so strong. So I anticipate that movement and I shoot first touch. So yeah, very happy. Because I said before the season I could do more goals. I can be more times in the area and these situations. Very happy for that.
Highly effective Rodri in the area to make it 2-1 and win it for City. But straight after that, Les, Amahodic, the Bosnian for Sheffield United. What should he have done here? How big a chance was this?
When I saw the build-up and I thought they've got a chance here, I'm thinking throw your head at that. Throw your head. I mean, to get your leg up that high and have control of where the ball's going to go, I think I only saw Haaland do that last year. But for me, throw your head at that. Look, I'm not sure why he's gone with his right foot, Mike. Maybe you can explain that to me.
No. I totally agree. I think that's a header all day long. And I think if he goes with a head, virtually impossible to miss, isn't it? It's a huge chance, that is.
OK. To Turf Moor next.